Friend, I'm Mormo, and I've been a product punk for 21 years. I started my career making merch and products for bands to sell at shows. And the last couple years, I've found good success as an artist. And tonight, we're going to talk about how to get art customers and how to turn them into repeat buyers. And the first thing you want to do is understand your ideal customer. This is the foundation of growth. You need to look at your product, your art, and then decide who is the ideal customer for you. For instance, you might be looking for somebody who wants to invest but on a smaller budget. I think moving forward, I could sell my art as a potential investment, something that could be worth a lot more money in the future, that they can buy now at a pretty cheap price and then hold on to that art piece, and eventually it'll be worth more money and everything. And you need to look into psychological and behavioral insights of the people who might buy your art. And if you do animal art, then you probably want to look at pet owners. And people who are pet owners take their pet to the vet. They buy them food, they buy them toys, they buy them treats. And if you do landscapes or pictures of buildings, then there's different people that you might want to sell to, and you got to realize what are they looking for. And you want to create a detailed customer persona, and this will bring your ideal customer to life. So you figure different demographics like age, location, interests, hobbies, occupation. And these are all things that can help you to create content that will attract your perfect customer. You want to understand customer motivations, why would they want to buy your art? Is it for decorating a certain room, or they want to buy it as a gift? Or like I say, an investment, or they could commission a piece of art and use it in their own marketing and their own branding. It's the jobs to be done framework, and you gotta figure out, once you have your audience, how are you going to serve your audience, and how are you going to give your audience what they're looking for and what they're willing to pay for. And you want to do customer journey mapping. And that's figuring out your customers' first interaction with your work. Do they see you on social media? Do they see you on a website? Do they find you on eBay? And how are you gonna help them to make that first purchase and then to continue to make purchases after that. You want to visualize the customer experience, like your customer sees this, clicks this, and then what do they do next? They add to cart, go to checkout, enter their shipping information and their credit card information. Like, you need to visualize all of that. Every step that your customer is going to take towards purchasing your art. And you want to do content marketing that converts, building trust and attracting leads. So this is like written articles, it's pictures of your art, and videos of you making your art and talking about your art, talking about other artists, and like your experience in like studio tours and everything. You want to create value-driven content. So your customer learns something, or they're entertained, or you play to their emotions, or you like teach them something beyond the sales pitch. It's not just all about selling. You want to and you got to bring out your character too, your personality and everything, so that people grow to like you and trust you. And you can do that through your content. And you can use SEO, like if you're on YouTube, you can make your videos searchable in the because YouTube is basically like a big website. I don't know if you can really rank stuff on Google anymore. Maybe if you use Medium or LinkedIn articles or Reddit, you can use like one of those third-party tools, and sometimes those rank, but I think it's really hard to rank blogs and stuff like that. That's why you need to have a content distribution strategy. You need to amplify the reach of your content. So you share your content where your potential customer is already hanging out. Like on Facebook or Instagram, you can share to Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups. And because you need to get eyeballs on your content. You can't just strictly rely on search. And you can also like get gigs and stuff like YouTube embedding. We'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, you make content that is value driven, gets discovered online, because you have a distribution strategy. And next, you need to leverage social media for customer acquisition. Don't spread yourself too thin. You need to pick out the certain platforms that are best for you. Like if you're trying to sell your art to like business professionals, then probably LinkedIn would be the best place. Or if you're trying to sell your visitors based on a certain interest, then you can share to groups on Facebook. And you need to grow your social media channels by like adding people who are interested in your content and and who fit your like customer profile and everything. You need to do engaging content and community building content. Like on my YouTube channel, I do live streams, and I always say everybody's a star on my channel, and I put my viewers' comments, I have them posted up on screen so that they're actually part of the show and part of the community, and people know and build relationships with each other who watch me on my streams. You want to foster connections, not just followers. You want people to actually feel like they're part of something when they follow you on social media. And you can do paid social media advertising and target reach and measurable results, so you get all kinds of analytics. And eventually with paid advertising, you want it to be like put $1 in, get $2 out, so you can figure out how much you can spend on advertising to get a customer, and like how much you can pay per lead, how many leads you need to get before you get a customer. And eventually you can create a budget and just be like, well, if I spend this much on paid advertising, then I can get this much in return and make a profit, so that you're building your audience and you're also profiting at the same time. You want to turn visitors into customers. Like on your website, create a seamless user experience. Of course, I sell on eBay, and they've been around since I've been selling on eBay since the 90s. So they have a really good idea of how to sell products. You can also sell on Etsy, or you could have your own store, like a Shopify store or something. You want to have clear calls to action, guiding visitors towards conversion. Like you can put buy now and the price. Buy my art now while I'm a rising artist, and the price will only go up. Or this is a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime offer that you'll never see this again for sale unless people resell it, I guess. But it's good to have loyalty programs, rewarding and recognizing your best customers. And for sure, I always shout people out on YouTube, and I always leave really good feedback on my buyers, and I always tell potential customers not to be afraid to make me an offer, and that if they don't like my asking price, they can offer me 25% or even 50% off my retail price, and that when I get offers, I usually take them. And you want to like personally reach out to your customers, and when they leave you feedback or a review, then you can use that in your marketing. And you want to be building deeper connections. Like you could email your customers a personal email, or send them a text if you have their phone number. And as you grow and as you start to get sales, you want to analyze and measure your growth and make decisions based on data. Like, you can see what actions create sales and then just like focus on those actions and keep doing them. For instance, if I do an art stream talking about art and I get a sale after that, I know that art streams are valuable and that like it's a good way to get sales. Identify key performance indicators, measuring what matters, utilizing analytics tools, uncovering insights from your data, regular reporting and analysis, turning data into actionable strategies. So like I say, if you make a certain kind of social media post and then the piece sells, you know that that's like something you can repeat and do again and again. Like if you ask people a question and they answer, and you always want to poll your audience and ask them what they want, and you want to scale your growth after you've already had some sales and you're starting to get regular sales. You want to scale your growth for the long term, and by this you can, when you're selling more art, then you want to be creating more art, and if certain videos are selling more art, then you want to create more of those videos. You want to lay the foundation for expansion. You want to do team building and delegation, empowering your workforce. Like you can have like people at the gallery, like you can network with the galleries and get sales agents, and you can ask people to share your content, and you can have like a group chat with your team or communicate through group emails. And you want to do continuous improvement and adaptation, staying ahead of the curve. So feel free to like try new things and always test new things. And if they work, repeat them over and over again. And if they fail, then it's just a lesson learned, and you can try something new or go back to your tried and tested thing. And so in conclusion, you got to figure out who your potential customer is, create content for them that will make them trust you, and share on social media, use social media to acquire new customers, and you want to create content and distribute it, and thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to put some links in the description, so please click a link and click thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks so much.